Hey guys, how's it going? I'm CJ9899 and welcome to a test of my Simplex 4002. Okay, so for this panel test, I'm going to get into this in a bit, but first I'm joined with a special guest.
Canadian Alarms.
And he'll be here. So, this panel here, let me just say, I've been wanting one of these panels for so long, like ever since I started collecting. I basically say it's my bucket list panel. And now that I actually got one of these, I'm extremely happy because like it's a really nice panel. You do not see these too much anymore, even though there are some things about it that I'll explain about how I did this. But yep, this is just a regular 4002. But all the parts for it I got from multiple different sources. And I will say, though, the cabinet is brand new. That I did get off of eBay. It was brand new. It's actually a 4009 battery box cabinet, but it is the same that they use for the single bay 4020s and these standard 4002s. So, as you can see, the only trouble right now we have is a battery trouble. This did not have the expanded Simplex programming chip in it, so it was just programmed with the dip switches. It has 8 zones by default. Yeah, it's got 2 NACs. And actually, the thing about this is I'm not going to take the dress panel off or anything, but on the inside, I actually don't have the mounting chassis yet. I don't have like the CPU rail or the card rails. So what I actually ended up doing was making 4 little pegs that are sticking up enough to make it look fine on either corner of where the screws screw into. So that's kind of holding the CPU in place. And as for the card covers, this is actually just a piece of paper. I only had 2 plastic covers, which are actually taped to the dress panel just for now. I'm not installing this yet. This will be on the floor, but I do have the chassis on the way soon. I'll be going into that of what's to come with that. But this is just a piece of paper because it's the third. But from a distance, like you can't even tell that it's there. So, anyways, for the devices that I have on this panel. So right here we've got a standard Simplex 4250-120. This one has the concave handle. And right here we have my Simplex 2901-9720 Bell, which is actually what you'd see a lot of these ones in Canada. I think I'm probably the only Canadian to own one of these panels. I may be wrong. There may be another Canadian enthusiast who owns like a complete panel. I know that you have a few parts for the 4002. Yes. In fact, you gave me the transformer, and I thank you very much for that. But originally what I was going to do is I was going to have my 9838 with a 2903, because that would be something that everyone would be familiar with. But these panels actually have a weird quirk with them where when I used it, it powered for about 2 seconds, then shut off. The horn shut off, the light continued to go. But it actually damaged my 9838, or one of them. I have a few. But it sort of damaged it because when I tried powering it off the panel, the horn was barely working, the mechanism. What it turned out to be was that these metal pieces that hold the vibration part in place, they actually somehow bent forward when it happened. So I just bent them back, and now it works. It's slightly lower pitched, but it's still smooth. It works perfectly fine now. So these panels apparently have a problem where if the wire length between the NAC terminals and the first device is not like long enough, the voltage will do something. It'll go crazy, and it can damage mechanical devices or vibrating bells or stuff with the magnetic coil inside of it or whatever. So for now, until I get a 4009 booster or something like that, I'm going to stay away from anything that has that, like mechanical horns and stuff. I'm going to stick to motor or electronic stuff. But considering this will probably be the only time you'll see this panel for quite a while, that's not a big problem. So anyways, let us go ahead. I actually have the system set on code 3, 4002 code 3, which is actually the same code 3 as the 6616 or 32. Let me just open up the door. It's a little heavy. All right, so there's the door open. And but yeah, it's the same code 3 as the 6632. It's kind of a longer pause between the 3 blasts. But anyways, let's go ahead and get things started in 3, 2, 1. And also another thing about this 4002 is it actually has the signal silenced LED, which is something that a lot of older 4002s don't have, but newer ones do. So yeah, let's go ahead and reset the pull station. Another thing, this panel is one of the few Simplex panels that I know of that doesn't have zone resound. So if I reset the pull and then let it go again, it doesn't re-alarm. Pretty much all Simplex panels nowadays, though, will do that. The 4004 does it, the 4005 does it, the 4010 does it, the 4006 does it. So a lot of panels do it nowadays. All right, and now we can reset. All right, so that has been a test of the Simplex 4002 fire alarm control panel. This is a panel that I've, again, wanted for so long, and it's great that I have it. I just need to get a few more parts for it to make it proper, I guess, and I could probably put this somewhere. I could make a board out of it. I could do anything. Anyways, this is CJ9899 signing off, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.